Oh,
I saw the criminal complaint.
Well, like I said, we'll talk about that at the prelim.
Okay, I was just asking what the evidence is.
You're asking me questions and you're recording.
You're recording me too, aren't you?
I'm not recording you. That ain't on, bro.
Why not?
Because that comes on when I want it to come on.
Well,
Look, it ain't on.
To protect myself, you know.
Well, I understand that, but you have your prelim. We'll talk about it then.
It's a little unsettling to have someone going around stalking you.
If you think you can outsmart the law, you're right. Cops are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yo, open this shit up, man. I'm fired. Okay, all right, let's do this. Let's get fucking real.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest. What's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So, back in 2021, well, 2022, 2022, somebody thought it would be a good idea to schedule my my pedophile brother to show up they would schedule him to be at the courthouse exactly the same time that I was there for every one of my hearings. And then I knew that somebody was doing this on purpose. Whenever they did it, they sent me a letter. They went out of their way to send me a letter that said that I had just a scheduled meeting, right? Just to talk about my case with the public defender. And I didn't make it to that meeting, right? It wasn't a hearing. I had looked it up and, okay, there's no hearing here. They didn't call me. They won't get a hold of me and let me be a part of my case. So fuck them, I'm not going up to this meeting, right? And then at the end of the day, I find out, well, my brother had a hearing exactly the same time and place as I would have been if I would have went to that meeting, right? So I caught on to what they were doing, and I made a video. I titled it, Cambria County Plays Sick Games with People's Lives, right? Because that's what the fuck they're doing, playing sick games with my life whenever they have my pedophile brother show up exactly where I'm at to try to escalate a situation, right? To try to have something bad happen. So back in 2013, whenever I was the last one to find out that my wife and I were splitting up. Everyone else knew before me. And it became obvious to me that my wife was involved with the probation office to try to get me thrown in jail, right? So you put two and two together. Whenever my brother was in and out of jail too, okay? And whenever he got out of jail, he came directly to my house. He was only there for 2 days. That's when the incident happened that he ended up going to jail for 5 years for, right? It made him a convicted pedophile. So I think that screwed everything up for Travis Schilling. I think Travis Schilling had it out for me, and he had this big plan. I think that they got to my wife and they got to my brother, and they were convinced them to work against me and try to get me in trouble for something, right? And at the time, I was addicted to opiates. So I think they thought that they were going to get me set up on some drug buy or something like that. And I had already quit doing drugs. You know what I mean? I quit taking opiates, and I was already recovering. You know what I mean? And my ex-wife didn't want to recover. She wanted to keep doing drugs. So that we parted ways there pretty much. But it became very obvious to me that she was a part of it. And whenever my brother got out of jail after 5 years, I asked him at one of these scheduled hearings of mine, and where he was there too, right? And he went out of his way to try to talk to me. And I just tried to avoid him. I took advantage of the opportunity, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, did Travis Schilling ever try to get you to work for him?" You know, and he fucking admitted to me. He said that whenever he was when he drove him around, okay, because that's all he did was drive him around and take him back to his house and go home. He called me and told me he was arresting him, taking him to jail, drove him around and dropped him back off at my dad's house. So my brother tells me that during this time when they were driving around, that Travis Schilling told him, whenever you get out, look me up and you can work with me, right? And I'll put you to work. Now, my brother told me this because he's a fucking moron, right? So it's obvious that Travis Schilling is having people work for him, right? And to do what, right? So he realized that my brother was going to be going to jail for a while, but he's still going to have him work for him. To do what? To try to fuck with me. You know what I mean? So this is the sick shit that these people do, and that's why I believe 100% that Travis Schilling is involved. Now, yesterday, my dad has a barbecue, right? And I bought all the food, and I go up, and I'm walking my dog. I want to walk my dog across town. And my daughter's already up there, okay? My daughter's up there with her friend at my dad's house. And right whenever that's taking place, my dad talks to my brother. I don't give a shit. It's his kid. I told him, I'm not going to hold it against you if you talk to him. I don't want anything to do with him. And he has respected that. So if my brother, talked to my dad and was ever coming up there, my dad would let me know. You know what I mean? To avoid any confrontation or anything like that. He has enough respect for my daughter and myself not to do that, not to put us in that situation. So yesterday he had a barbecue, and I was walking my dog across town to go up to my dad's house to go to the barbecue. And I get halfway across town, and this is why I believe my brother's still involved, still working for these fucking assholes. He's like, I guess he would be what you consider a fake TI, right? Because he would say this weird shit. Maybe they're using mind control, I don't know, but he's convinced that they're all fucking with him and everything. He got awarded Social Security, okay? At fucking 41 years old, he got Social Security. So he's paid the rest of his life now. Isn't that grand, right? A fucking convicted pedophile. Nothing fucking wrong with him. They fill him full with a bunch of pills. They give him a bunch of fucking psych meds. Give him a check and send him on his way. And guess what? That's the people that have to fucking work, right? Isn't it funny Abe's getting Social Security? So, I'm telling you, this is like a program that these people do. And, like, they pay them, they'll get them their Social Security early, right? So that as long as they participate in this stupid fucking targeting program. So I'm going up, walking my dog, and this is what happens whenever. Now remember, keep in mind, my dad, if he knows my brother's coming up, my brother will always call. He's in Johnstown. He's fucking 35 minutes away. So if he's coming up, he'll call my dad or whatever, and he'll let him know, he's coming up. He doesn't just stop in, okay? And he just fucking wrecked his car 2 days ago. So here he is. He wrecked his car, and he's in, But I'm walking my dog across town. My dad doesn't know he's coming up. And I'm walking my dog, and this is what happens.
The dog stops me dead in my tracks. Hey! Walking my dog? No. No. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to Dad's right now. Yeah, I'm going up there right now. Yeah, I'm going up there right now. Oh, fuck.
So you heard me saying, fuck, because my daughter's up there. Here my brother rolls into town and happens to just drive right by me in a brand new car he just got. He just got a brand new car. And he's going to just show up and go up to my dad's right then, just out of nowhere, right whenever my daughter's there, right whenever I'm walking across town. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking buying it. I believe my brother's still fucking working for these assholes. These guys think they're slick, and they're fucking sick in the head is what they are. And this is what they do. They play fucking sick games with people's lives. I immediately stopped my recording and called my daughter to make sure to get her the fuck out of there, right? And the fact that they do this and they have total disregard for the victims involved, like the people involved like that, you people should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be absolutely fucking ashamed of yourself. If I'm wrong, my bad. But I don't think I am. I have this curse of being right all the time, right? And Travis Schilling, you could claim that, oh, it's all in my head. What were you doing whenever you fucking drove him around, called me and told me you were taking him to jail, but then you took him back and dropped him off and went home? Explain that one. Now, I'm not going to say you're a big pedophile protector or whatever. I don't think you were doing it because it was some human trafficking ring or some pedophile protector thing that you're doing. I think that you had an ulterior motive. You had another agenda. And you just had such a hard-on to fucking get me in trouble for something that you were willing to ignore a fucking pedophile. After my daughter sat there and told you what happened that day, you had the opportunity to take him to jail. He was on probation. It was very easy for you just to take him right to fucking jail. You could easily have done that, but no. You drove around, called me, told me you were taking him to jail just to make your job easier, then you took him back and dropped him off at my dad's house. You can't get out of that. You can't undo that. Like, that happened. So explain that one. Explain that. Either I'm right or you are some piece of shit pedophile protector, right? I think I'm right. And, go ahead, keep playing around, playing these stupid fucking games. You're never going to provoke me to violence. You're never going to get me. You're just going to expose yourselves and make yourselves look like fucking assholes that you are. You're going to show everybody that the assholes that you are. Plain and simple. Yeah, my fucking brother, my pedophile brother, come into town and try to, and then show up and start yelling across the street to me. I'm calm, cool, and collected. You're not going to get me. Okay? You can send all my family, to come and try to provoke me in the middle of town. It's not going to work. Face it. Give up.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the retention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me.
I guess I don't have any haters watching me anymore. No, there's a bunch of them watching me. So, screenshot this, motherfucker!